Hello everyone, and how are you doing? Today I'll be sharing with you mistakes I used to make myself, and after working on them I smell fresh and feel so good always. So if this is something you want to work on and always smell fresh and welcoming, you want to stick around, learn some of these tips so you can improve and be great. So tip number 1, having to wake up in the morning and just rush to the kitchen and start doing your chores, cleaning, cooking without having a shower or brushing your mouth is the first mistake. Just imagine you move to your kitchen or in your house cleaning and you have a visitor around. You can't feel free to talk to them because you're scared your mouth will, That is the first mistake I used to make before. Like having to start doing my activities of the day and have to shower much later in the day. As well as bedtime. Having to shower in the afternoon and do your stuffs, and bedtime you are all under your sheet without having a shower as well to wash off, most especially if you go out and you're exposed to dust and environmental pollution. You come back in the evening, you don't bother to wash that off your skin, you're under your sheet. Trust me, that is bad and you will never smell fresh. Most especially bedtime. If you have a partner, you don't want to suffocate somebody's son. Trust me, you want to have a fresh bath, feel comfortable and sleep. When you have a fresh bath before bed, before you get under your sheets or get to sleep, you sleep so well. It gives your brain a fresh restart as well. Tip number 2, you use your restroom, clean up and come out without washing your hands. If you don't wash your hands, there is possibility that some pee will stay on your hand, or if you've poo-poo, you don't wash your hand. That is bad. I know that is something most of us don't do. You wash your hands after using the restroom. I have noticed women or girls clean up or clean their hands, 90% of them after leaving the restroom, but 90% of men, some of them just pee, zip up, and they are out of the restroom without washing their hands. That is so not clean. If you're a man watching this video, after using the restroom, if you want to smell fresh and have people hug people without them feeling like you want to wash your hands, that is something very important. Tip number 3, I have Muslim friends. I learned a lot from them. Those people, each time they are going to the restroom, they go with a kettle. Whether it is peeing or they are going to poo-poo, they go with their kettle. After doing their stuff, they wash up. That is a big secret. You smell fresh all day. You don't just depend on your toilet tissue. You use water. That is guaranteed to smelling fresh all day, every day. I learned this from a Muslim friend, Baliki. I still remember that. I still remember she would take the kettle. Each time she's going to the restroom, she will use that kettle, That is a very clean habit. It is a big level up. Having to wash up each time you use the restroom, you always smell fresh. Tip number 4 is something I learned the hard way as well. Panty liners. I don't buy them anymore. I realize whenever I put on panty liners, it's like I'm more of protecting my pants. You pee like 5 times a day with the same panty liner. Trust me, that is a big mistake. That is how you end up with odor, because once you pee, that is something bad coming out from you. So it needs to go and not sit on something, and before you know it, start producing odor. So if you're that person who loves panty liner, you want to have it in your everyday handbag, so each time you pee, you change that panty liner. You don't put on one panty liner for the whole entire day. That is a mistake in my young days I used to make as well, and after correcting, trust me, I feel so fresh all the time. Tip number 5, this is most especially when we poo-poo. When you poo-poo, if you are at home, just clean up. Trust me, you will smell so fresh. You can even pee and wipe up. But poo-poo, when you poo-poo, the best thing to do is to wash up yourself. Tip number 6 is allowing hair in those hot areas on your body, your armpit, down there. You don't shave. That is so how you culture bacteria, and always have odor from your armpit down there. It is good to have to shave at least all the time to make sure that area breathes. You know, the air can prevent airflow in those areas, your armpit, you're down there. You want those areas to breathe, those hot areas. Shaving is a big tip. Having to not allow hair on those areas, a lot of hair, that prevents air. Like, you need your pores to breathe. You need your pores around that area to breathe so you can smell fresh. Yeah. Tip number 6, or is it tip number 7? You see, there are some people who, when they walk by you, you get a certain odor coming out from them. This is not an insult, but ignorance. There are some people, they pass by, you get a very strong bad odor coming from their body, like all of their body. And that is 2 reasons I'll be sharing with you now. The first is because those people, they don't scrub, they don't properly clean their body. There is accumulated dead skin cells clogging their pores, and the pores do not breathe. They smell so bad. Accumulated dead skin cells on your body. Dead skin is like smell. Like, dead skin is something that you need to take out of your skin. So if you don't scrub your skin, you don't exfoliate your skin at least once every week, that is something you want to do all the time. It is a must. You don't need a very expensive scrub, like just having a manual scrub like this. You can put your soap on and scrub your body with. It's a big level up. That way you really clean your pores and remove those dead skin cells so your skin can breathe and you smell good. Secondly, most people with that kind of bad body odor do not drink enough water as well. Most people substitute water a lot, of which water is really needed to cleanse your pores, freshen up your skin from the inside, freshen up your pores, and you smell so bad. Have you noticed, if you don't drink water for long hours during the day and you go to pee, you realize the color of your pee is kind of yellowish and not really smelling good? But if you're that person who drinks water all the time, your pee always look white. That is a big indication telling you, screaming the importance of drinking water. And tip number 8, and not every toilet or any home you visit, you just jump into your toilet pot. There are times I'll visit your home and clean your toilet pot for you before using. So you want to pay attention to where you are putting your bum to, you know. So make sure you're putting your bottom on a clean area before you ease yourself. That way you are guaranteed to not pick up something bad that will later on lead to others, you know, infections leading to bad odors. And you know, that is something I pay attention to a lot. If I visit your house, your restroom is not, like, your toilet pot is horrible, I'll go and pee in my house, or you know, I just look for a reason and leave that place. Because once you keep having bacteria over and over, bacterial infections, that bacteria becomes prone to your body, and to treat it becomes so difficult. That is not something you want to avoid. That is something you want to avoid, trust me. Yeah, so I have shared a lot today. I hope you picked 1 or 2 of the tips. Share the video with your family and friends. I'll be sharing more videos like this so we can all improve and be great. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching.